Welcome to EA Game Stadium. This is it, the season nearly over. It's been a great year with plenty of memorable moments and incredible plays. Today's matchup promises more of the same as the Jets match up against the Browns. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the game. I'm Al Michaels. With me, as always, is John Madden.
These guys are lucky to have a quarterback like this to lead their team. He can make the best defenses look like some Pop Warner practice squad when he's at the top of his game. That secondary will have a hard time stopping him and his receiving crew in this one.
The Jets have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, look at that pile of guys down there jumping and yelling. You can tell they can't wait to get out there in the field.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Let's see how it plays. Let's get back to the play on the field.
New York is lined up for the kickoff. Number 89. Back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 9-yard line. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Number 89 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 27.
Come on, beat up.
Bradford sets up. Pressure coming. Goes with a short pass to the right side. They'll mark it at the 39-yard line. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Toss play to the left. Lost about a yard. Preston, much anticipated matchup. John is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Takes on one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Al. If this defensive line can get some penetration early, especially from the weak side, I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there, or this guy will just tear you apart.
O'Neal got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Bradford gets set. Shepard in motion. Dropping back. Closing in with the throw. Breaking free. It's loose. The Jets get it. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Melissa, is there an update?
I caught up with the head coach to get his pregame thoughts. He mentioned that he was going to open up the offense and hopefully expose some weaknesses they discovered in the film room earlier this week. We'll see if they get it going here in the first half. Al?
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Bradford sets up. Hands off to the tailback. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Man in motion. Drops back with the pass. Incomplete. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 39-yard line. New York comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Under pressure, gets the pass off.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
We'll see. Get the ball.
4, maybe 5 yards on the count.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 17-yard line. Pressure with the pass. And they only need a couple to convert after that pass completion.
And these situations are always a little tougher on the defense because they can pretty much run any play from their playbook trying to convert. So they have to be ready for anything.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Sixth play of this drive. Hand off to the tailback. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
It's first and goal. Hand it off to the back. Still running. Keeps his feet moving. Picks up 5.
On the run. 5-yard gain on the play. Second and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
It's the toss to the left. Touchdown, Cleveland. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick.
On the receiving team.
First and 10. Ball on their own 8. 4 sets up. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, this one falls incomplete. He came free on that play, but he couldn't make the catch.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
Deep in their own territory. Smith is the deep back. Man in motion.
On the 8-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Spivey was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Get out, Pete.
They'll pass on first down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Loses the defender. What a collision. Gore was able to find his man for the first down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 34. Give it to the halfback. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Number 80, the motion man. Receives the handoff. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. Picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 41. Gore sets up. Cross play to the right. Harrison came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Murphy will come into this game to punt. Henning sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. Offense taking over again here. The last time they ran the ball very effectively and got it into the end zone. The Browns using motion. Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure. Throwing. Isn't open. The 40. That'll move the chains, Josh.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Let's go. Come on.
Going to the air on 1st down. Pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. And that brings up 2nd down. Steps up, gets rid of it. Behind him, he has it. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Here comes the heat.
Pressure coming with the pass. Stevens did a nice job getting to that ball.
These guys look like they've been teammates forever.
They need 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Closing in, gets the pass off. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
For 85, the intended receiver on the play.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
6th play of this drive. Throws it, gets his hand on it.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. So he hooks the kick and misses the mark. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. Smith, the deep man.
At the 35-yard line.
Under pressure with the throw. Gore utilizes his tight end there. Hits him for the completion.
I think he was a hot read on that play. He saw they were coming on the blitz, and he had that thing out of there pretty quickly.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Drops back. Goes with a short pass to the right side. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
Smith fakes the handle. Good play in the backfield by Flores. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
The 1 quarter of play separated by a touchdown. With the score, Cleveland 7, New York 0. The teams have switched sides and will start the 2nd quarter. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
1st and 10.
Bring that pain, baby.
Bradford sets up. Hand off to the tailback. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 32.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. He hits his receiver. They complete the pass for the 1st down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the 1st down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. The throw. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
The Jets come out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 43-yard line.
Give it all you got. Sideline to sideline. Fire out.
Swift, the man in motion. Tosses it left. Good play in the backfield. Not what they were looking for in that play call.
Yeah, the back just couldn't decide where he wanted to go with it. He hesitated just a little. By the time he decided where he wanted to go with it, the defense was all over him.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 37. The Browns line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. With the throw, catch made on the run. So he's unable to get the 1st after making the catch.
That play won't help their 3rd down conversion percentage today. I wonder what the receiver was thinking, running a route that wasn't going to put him past the 1st down marker anyway.
Harris into return. Here's the kick. He's waiting for the fair catch. They'll spot this one where it went out.
They'll take over at the 2-yard line. 1st and 10.
Smith, what a good lick. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 7. Gets the pass off. Hits him in stride. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 22-yard line.
Smith. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on their own 28. Going to the left. Smith was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Dropping back, closing in. Good play in the backfield by Hamilton. Bring the blitz, bring him down to the center.
This defense is known for the tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his 3rd punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
1st and 10.
Get in there, Ron. Set. Tiger up. That's all you.
Lewis, breaking free, pulls him across midfield. He takes that one and heads upfield to pick up the 1st down.
You know what they did was pick up a blitz, and when they did that, it opened up a hole, and they ran right through it.
It's 1st and 10.
Hit the ball.
Flings it to the outside. Pass ball's incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
Split backs this
2nd and
time.
10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Drops back. Stevens. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
They need 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. Going to the left. Lost about 2 yards.
With the carry. 3-yard loss on the play.
Lindsey is back to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
This one is handed off. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. Nice call going to the air. That'll move the chain.
Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Receives the handoff. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one.
3-yard gain on the play.
Going to the left. Pulls him. Smith was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
3rd and 7 coming up here. He surveys the field, gets rid of it. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
The upcoming punt will mark his 4th so far. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management. Only one man back.
Over at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Man in motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Gets the pass off. Harrison's got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. New York comes out with 7 in the secondary. Steps up, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 25.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Thor looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. They'll pass on the 1st down. Room to run, trying to avoid the hit by sliding feet first. They're going to go with a no huddle. Pressure coming, passing right. He hits his receiver. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
He's calling everyone up to the line of scrimmage. Going to the air on 1st down. Slings it out left side. Thrown behind, but caught. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up 1st downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points. Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
Dropping up the pass on 1st down. Roman, catch on the run. That blitz exploited for a 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy. The defense needs to pull that chin strap a little bit tighter and make a goal line stand before halftime. Holding them to 3 would be big for them, and a huge boost going into the locker room.
Steps up into the pocket. Can't avoid the rush. Touchdown, Jets.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 89, back to return.
It's on its way. From the 3-yard line. Stiff arm. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
On the return.
With time running out, they'll try to set their kicker up into position to put them out in front going into the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
That's all you.
Bradford gets set. The Browns using motion. Closing in. Throwing. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit. I'll tell you, we've had a close first half, and it should be the same for the second. And that's why it would be big if they could get a field goal here. The way this thing is going, that could be the margin of victory.
Dropping back, under pressure, throws it, almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline. They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
The Jets expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Pressure with the throw. The defender brings him down at the 38.
There's still some time left, so if the quarterback can make some good decisions and manage the clock, they might end up going into the half with a lead.
Using split backs.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Going to the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throwing. He finds his man. Gain of 6 on the play. If they're not satisfied going into halftime tied, I expect to see them throw on the upcoming 2nd down play. The Browns line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Closing in. He's looking. Throws this one away. So he didn't see anybody open and just threw it out of bounds.
Time for the defense to play up tight and bump those receivers. If they do that, they can disrupt any short patterns that the quarterback is planning on throwing to.
It's the toss to the left. And he goes out of bounds at the 46. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. Just a little time left before the half, and they'll punt it. Lindsey is looking for a good punt here. Harrison back to return. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
There was no need to try and return that one. Well, he made the right decision there.
1st and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Jets using motion. Tucks it away. Breaks the tackle. The running back gets about 3. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. 2nd and 7 coming up here. At halftime, Cleveland 7, New York 7. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Lindsay is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 11,
Booming kick downfield. He decides not to return this one. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Under pressure, throws it. The incomplete pass bringing up second down.
On the cover.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. He has room. The 30, the 40, across midfield, the 40, the 30. He's finally brought down at the 23-yard line. Smith has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Beginning to get the ball. Smith couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Nickelback in this time.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Only a yard by the halfback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third down and long coming up here. And this is the fifth play of this drive. Drops back, throwing. Incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Brown heads out to try this field goal. The kick is up. And it's good. The Jets are holding on to a slim lead. Lewis, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 40 back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8-yard line. The Browns will start the drive from the 29-yard line.
89 on the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Bradford sets up. Crosses it left. Big opening. Lewis did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Bradford gets set. Pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hit him low. Let's go. Come on. Set.
Receives the handoff. Across midfield. Good-looking run there.
They caught the defense coming up the field in a blitz that time. And by the time they saw it was a run, the back was already in the secondary picking up a first down.
It's 1st and 10.
Sideline to sideline.
Only one man back. Number 85 in motion.
44-yard line.
They'll go with the run once again. Shakes off the tackle. Lewis didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep him off balance while trying to draw him offside.
44-yard line.
5th play of this drive. The Browns using motion. Hand it off. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
Third and 3. Ball on the 37-yard line. On the ground. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the run, 3-yard gain on the play.
Moss will tie this game up if the field goal is good. And it's on its way. And the kick sails wide. He's now missed twice in the game.
They'll take over at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Jets using motion. Cross play to the left. Smith couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Man in motion. With the carry. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
With the throw. Incomplete pass. The defense really put the pressure on.
He hung in there. He didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Henning is the deep return man. Here's the punt. From the 16-yard line. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
Hands it off to the back. Gain of a couple on that carry.
The ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
Nine yards to go. Pressure coming with the pass. He finds his man, breaks away from the tackler. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Come on, partner. Dad, get in there.
He'll get it again. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
7-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 48.
Second and 3. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Closing in. Picked off. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Smith is the deep back.
At the 47-yard line.
Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the run.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Catch the ball, man.
Looking upfield. About a 2-yard gain here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line. Gore sets up. Drops back. Under pressure with the pass. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel pack.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Throwing. Off the ball, he makes the catch anyway. They convert for the 1st down on that throw.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom, the defender's left lying there in his back.
Getting the run. Smith didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Second and long. Ball on the 21-yard line. Using motion. Give it off again. Runs over the tentacle. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Gore sets up. Pressure with the throw. And this pass is completed. Number 8 is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. Brown looking to make a good kick here. And it's up. It's good. That successful field goal attempt is his 2nd of the game. The Jets leading in the game, but not by much. It's been a great game so far as these two teams move to the fourth quarter with the score, New York 13, Cleveland 7. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 40, back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 10-yard line. The Browns will start this drive from the 29.
Number 89 on the return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 29. Lewis, the lone back.
They'll take over
To the air on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. It's broken up.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hennings comes in motion. That play good for about a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go. Ball on their own 31. Bradford sets up, closing in with the throw. The 40, the 30. Perfect pass leading to extra yardage after the catch.
The receiver found a seam in the defense, allowing him to make the catch and pick up some extra yardage before the defense was able to catch him.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hand off to the tailback. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 19-yard line. Lewis. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Bradford with split pass. Hand off to the fullback. Stevens couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
This officially will be a 37-yard attempt. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. The Browns are clearly not finished just yet.
This game is yet to be decided.
Lindsay will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 11, back deep to return.
He got all of that. New York is up by a field goal.
Number 80 on the return. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Under pressure, flings it to the outside, and he's brought down in the backfield by number 95. Loss of about 3 on the play. Second down, and they need 15 for the first. Ball on their own 15. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Good play in the backfield. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his play. And I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here. They give it to the halfback. Pickup of about a yard in the run. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. So the lineup punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 48.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
He got all of his face mask on that one.
Now, there's two types of face masks. There's a 5-yard variety and a 15-yard variety. They said he grabbed it and twisted it, and it's going to be an automatic first down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Passing on 1st down. Pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. And you give him time to find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Lewis. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Run. Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind us.
On the 17-yard line.
Here come the heat.
Hands off to the tailback. 1 yard gain by the running back.
With the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
Seven yards to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Closing in with the pass. Bradford hit his target, and they have a 1st down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
First and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line. Bring the pain.
Another run. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And this one has the makings of a game that will go right down to the final tick of the clock.
That's for sure. You knew that these guys were fired up coming into this one. Both of these teams knew that this was a game that they needed, and it looks like the winner might be determined by the team that has the ball last.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 11, back to return.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. He takes a knee. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20. He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it, and it's complete. Gore could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Smith in the backfield. Hand it off. And the halfback picks up about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
Under pressure, throwing, on the run. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Smith. About a 2-yard gain here.
Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
They come out in the nickel.
And a ball on the 44-yard line.
Smith looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignment.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package with the pass. Thrown behind, but caught. Gore doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Pressure, steps up, breaks free. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass cover. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Pressure coming, gets the pass off. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
A lot of room to work with. Touchdown, Jets.
Let me show you how they got in on that one. The quarterback drops back to pass, doesn't see anyone open, so he takes off for the end zone, and nobody even really gets a hit on him.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 89, back to return.
Good distance. From the 2-yard line. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. There's still time left as they try to get into field goal range, but you would think most of the passes will go toward the sideline. They'll pass on first down. Closing in with the pass, and it's complete. You give him some time, he'll hit his man.
And the thing is, he doesn't care how big that window is. With his accuracy, everyone's open.
And it looks like they're going to go no huddle.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Under pressure with the throw. But he has it. Stevens did a great job coming up with that one.
Yeah, if they keep making catches like that, this quarterback is going to get into quite a rhythm.
Second down, and they have to get into field goal range to tie.
If they can get close enough with time left, they might even be able to take a shot or two at the end zone and try and get the win.
Pressure gets the pass off. Pass was incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
They'll be looking to convert here on third down.
One thing they can't afford to do here is take a sack. So they might want to keep in a back to block for maximum protection.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
It's 4th and long in the last minute of the game. Closing in. Guns it to the right side. Incomplete.
Watch here. This is one heck of a play by the defensive back. They were looking for a big play on 4th down, but he gets up there and knocks it away. I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
They'll start the drive at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Smith. The Browns call a timeout. They have one timeout left. We're nearing the end here, and they figure to go with a running play to keep this clock winding down. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. We'll get the call again. The Browns call a timeout. That's their final timeout. He takes it straight up the middle for good yardage and the first.
Now that's my kind of football. The big guys up front, getting a hat on somebody, and making a hole to get a first down.
This one will be over with a kneel down or maybe two.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Second and 12. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Come on, partner.
The final score is New York 20, Cleveland 17.
New York 20, Cleveland 17.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. This is it, the season nearly over. It's been a great year with plenty of memorable moments and incredible plays. Today's matchup promises more of the same as Sharks get set to take on the Raiders. EA Sports is proud to present more NFL action. I'm Al Michaels, along with my partner, John Madden.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
Sharks have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
These guys are really fired up, but they got to watch it jumping around like that. They're liable to pull something.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get... Back to the field. The kickoff team lines up.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 1, back deep to
They'll return this one. From the 4. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
Number 1 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
On the call, and he's brought down at the 24. A yard, maybe 2 on the count. Dropping back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. The little lob doesn't find its intended target.
He lobbed it up there, but no one got under it.
Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with 2 great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they shouldn't. This one should be a lot of fun.
Under pressure, throwing short to his left. Runs through the tackle. Olsen picked up good yardage after making the catch.
Picking up extra yardage after the catch is what separates the good ones from the great ones. The receiver wants to get as much as he can with each and every reception.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. This could be a good return. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. The Raiders line up in trips bunts.
On the 42-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. He overthrew the target.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 42. Hand it off. About a 2-yard gain here.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
The Raiders come out with 4 wide receivers lined up tight. Drops back. Pressure with the throw. Almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. Closing in, tossing it over the middle. The 40. Kennedy displayed great concentration on that reception.
That guy can make a reception on any ball thrown in his general direction.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
41-yard line.
Peterson gets set, dropping back, gets the pass off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
3rd and 3. Ball on their own 41. Kennedy in motion. Gets the call. About a 2-yard gain here. He'll line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Dropping back the pass on 1st down. With the pass, Dixon gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
Going to the air on 1st down. Under pressure with the throw. Jumps up. He has it. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Split back this time.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
The Raiders using motion. Pressure coming. Launches this one to the left. With the adjustment. Breaking through. The 10. Touchdown, Oakland. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Janikowski comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 1.
Nice pitch. from the 3-yard line. Looking for leverage. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out.
On the return.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Irwin, the lone back. Sharks using motion.
1st and 10.
Irwin. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Peterson sets up. Pressure with the pass. Great pass. Gain of 2.
The run, it's the back. Gain of 2 on the play.
About 6 to go. Ball on their own 27. Johnstone in motion. Closing in. Throwing. Perfect pass. Great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Gain of 8 on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
With the throw, and he hits his target. Peterson doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
Irwin, the lone back.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Irwin fakes the handle. Good throw. Peterson with a hot hand on this drive.
What he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Dropping back. Under pressure with the throw. Incomplete. Almost, but no catch.
It looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
2 yards to go. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go. 3rd and 2.
Irwin. Great fake. The pass was incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Atkinson will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. It had the distance, but it sailed right. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Pressure coming with the throw. Mathis did a nice job getting to that ball.
These guys look like they've been teammates forever.
And they need about 9. Pressure, throws it, drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. And when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Closing in. It's batted away.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the kick. He drops it. The Raiders scoop up the live ball. It's first and goal. Ball on the 10-yard line. He's tackled behind the line. Nickerson is the consummate competitor on defense, John.
Yeah, and he needed to throw it away or make something happen by himself. But right there, he just went down.
Second and goal.
Second and goal.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Great play in the backfield by Wolves. No place to go down the field, and the pursuit gets to him.
You know, you have a clock in your head as a quarterback. Well, your clock better be a little quicker when this guy's coming at you.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Dixon sets up, drops back, gets the pass off. He shakes the defender, powering the hit. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 85.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 7-yard line. Miami needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
Number 85 on the return.
Only one
They'll
man
take
back.
over at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Peterson gets set. Irwin with the throw. He finds his man. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. And he made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
Oakland has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0.
Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. First and 10. Ball on their own 34. To the air on first down. Throwing short to his left. Turns, he has it. Well, at least he got rid of it.
He saw all those guys coming, and he got out of there as fast as he could.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Receives the handoff. 4, maybe 5 yards on that
On the
carry.
carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 41. Oakland comes out in their nickel tackle.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
About a 4-yard gain there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Moye will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. The Raiders come out in the bunch formation.
36-yard line. First and 10.
With the throw, great pass. Room to run. Love was there for the catch.
That was great concentration by the receiver.
On the play.
About 6 to go. Pressure coming with the pass. Dixon zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a first down.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Mathis, great fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Little got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Come on. You got it.
Pressure with the pass. Dixon lobbed it right in there.
And that's the kind of play they practice over and over again, where he just floats it out there where only his receiver can get it.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight.
46-yard line.
Gets the pass off. The 40 breaks away from the tackler. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. We're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Sharks expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the first down.
You got it. Come on.
Closing in, throws it, and it's complete. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throat. This guy really let it go.
So it's 1st and goal. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Touchdown, Oakland. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Janikowski comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustments and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 1
Should be a return here. From the 4-yard line. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
24-yard line.
Get in there, man.
Shorts using motion. Drops back. Pressure coming with the pass. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Passes it out to the left. Decent gain, about 4.
With the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. 5 yards to go. Ball on their own 46. Using motion.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
There's a flag on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalty. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 41. Pressure, pump faking, slings it to the outside. 4th down now after the incomplete pass.
The intended receiver on the play.
This will be his 4th punt of the day. Here's the punt. From the 19-yard line. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Pumps once. With the pass, with the adjustment. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Miami lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Throwing. This pass is incomplete. Grandmont was right there to break that play up.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Dixon sets up, dropping back, closing in, throws it, and it's caught. They'll mark it at the 45.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
first and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, 94.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, hits him on the run. And again, it's first and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making the catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. 2 minutes to go. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Going to the air on first down. He's at the 20. Clears the defender. Touchdown, Raiders. He stepped up, made a terrific throw, and went for the touchdown.
That's just great communication between the quarterback and his receiver.
Janikowski comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And now, John, they're just dominating with 24 unanswered points.
Heck, with the way they're playing right now, they could score 124.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 1.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 6. Let's see if this possession is more effective after their last possession ended in a punt.
On the return.
Only one
First
man
and
back.
10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Throws it. There was just too much pressure on that play.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon. The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. They also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
If you're the defense, you don't want to get flagged for interference and let them keep this drive going. They've done a good job the last 2 plays, so let's see if they can do it again.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets rid of it with the catch. The 40. The quarterback lets it go, and he found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
Closing in. Throwing. And the catch is made. Second and short upcoming after a good pickup through the air.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole playbook. You can go with the play fake and look for something deep, or you can just run the ball. Just about anything is an option.
With the throw, and it's complete. The 10, 5, touchdown Miami. Long touchdown pass.
Yeah, the quarterback delivered that ball out there where he had some room to work with. Once he got free, it was off to the races.
The coach is telling them to go for the 2. Just over a minute still to go. Tosses it right. Stiff arm to the left. The conversion attempt failed.
Yeah, you know, the league percentage on these 2-point attempts is never very high.
Atkinson is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 31.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 2. On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure with the pass. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
The Raiders call a timeout. They have 2 left. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him.
On the 40-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Picked off at the 30, the 20. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced them to make a bad throw into coverage.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play, it led to an interception. They've got the whole field to use because there's still some time. Plus, they've got a few timeouts. A run or maybe a play pass would work well here.
Miami will call a timeout here. That's their first. So with their second down play, they'll try to move closer to the end zone, and with timeouts left, could try to do it through the air or on the ground. Gets the toss to the left. Miami calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
If the defense wants to keep this lead as it is, they're going to need to put an end to this drive right now.
Ball on the 6-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure, throwing. Incomplete. Trying to convert through the air, but the pass was off the mark.
Receiver on the play.
So this will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. And here's the kick. No, it's a fake. So the early gamble doesn't pay off for them.
And they'll pay the price now if the other team can do something now that they've stopped them. They have 2 choices here. They can get a little greedy and try to drive for some more points, or they can just play it safe and go with a few running plays.
Dixon sends a man in motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Mathis. To the 20. Sheds the tackle. He has some room. And he's finally brought down at the 37-yard line.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block. And that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
Closing in, gets the pass off, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 42. Dixon really lets it fly.
When you have a guy with a quick release like this, it can really frustrate the pass rush. Seems like he always gets rid of it just before they can get to him. Here's a spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass and pick it off.
Simmons got good penetration, and that led to the sack.
And that's just the kind of pressure they like to see generated up front. They got off when the ball was snapped, and the offensive line just couldn't step up fast enough.
Miami lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
47-yard line.
Dixon with a man in motion.
Stay after it.
Drops back. Under pressure. Slings it out to the left. And it's caught. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
And they go with a no-huddle. Fifth play of this drive. Hill stopped the clock with a spike. So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. That kick is good, and it's his second field goal of the game. Janikowski comes in to kick off. They'll return this one. From the 3. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Oakland 27. Miami 6.
Miami 6.
Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the second half kickoff. Atkinson in to kick this one off.
To start the second half. Number 31 back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 6.
With this kind of lead, some players might want to put it in cruise control. They better watch out, though. They haven't won this one quite yet.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Get up, Steve. Get in
Dixon
there,
with a man in motion.
back off, BB.
Mathis. And he's brought down at the 30-yard line. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. It's second down and 4 to go. And he stopped at the 36-yard line. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Come on, partner.
The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Dropping back, pressure coming, looking for a receiver, gets the pass off. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
46-yard line.
What's the squirrel? Set.
Love moves in motion.
Sideline to sideline.
Passing on first down. Throwing. Interception. Breaking through. He can't wrap him up. Steamrolls the defender. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
First and
Sharks
10.
using motion.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
94.
Loses the defender. Can't bring him down. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Look about. Set.
Pressure with the throw, and it's caught. Peterson delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws a football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 17-yard line. Closing in, steps up into the pocket. He read the blitz, just couldn't get rid of it in time.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
5 yards to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Under pressure with the pass. And he steps out of bounds at the 5-yard line. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this.
Big stop, D. On the page. 94.
Crosses it left. Irwin breaks free. Gain of a couple on that carry. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. 2nd down, goal to go. 2 yards to the goal line.
It's really been getting stopped inside the red zone so far.
And he's tackled behind the line by Harris.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what will happen. He was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
Come on now. You can what? Yeah. Take out.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. Steps up. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 91. Tenacious pass rush on that play, John.
Yeah, that's for sure. These guys can really get after the quarterback.
Atkinson will try to come through with the field goal here. And it's on its way. And it's good. Sharks still have a long way to go. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 80, back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 6-yard line. Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 22-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Good play in the backfield by Wolves. And he's brought down for a loss. Outstanding play.
I'll tell you, that was a heck of an effort to get in there and make that play and force him into a big loss like that.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Dixon sets up. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Campbell continues to perform well, and that gives him 5 catches in the game. The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. He overthrows his intended receiver.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Johnstone back to return. Here's the kick. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Lose it.
Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. Incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on to it.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Pressure. Looking for a receiver with the throw. One of his other options appeared to be wide open on that play, John. He just never saw him.
Yeah, he had a receiver wide open. He just didn't see him.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Drops back, closing in with the pass. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting in those last few passes.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he waves for the fair catch. And this will be a touchdown. Using split backs.
Take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Dixon sets up. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. He'll pass on 1st down. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Excellent game on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Crosses it left. Loss of around 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
He'll get it again. Steamrolls the defender. They're going to keep the clock moving.
Well, they're playing conservative. They're going to keep pounding away, wearing down this defense, and working the clock.
Leckler is back to punt. Johnstone looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on their own 22. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Olsen puts the ball away, and that's his 4th pass reception so far. The backs are lined up in an I. Drops back. Fires it out to the right. He hits his receiver. Peterson has just broken the 200-yard mark with that pass.
Gain of 12 on the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. Irwin lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Knocked down. The big defensive lineman got his hands up there.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. It's going the other way. That's now 3 interceptions for these guys. The offense gets ready to go following the interception. To the air on 1st down. Closing in. Throwing. Right to him. Grandma stops him at the 43-yard line. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Raiders ahead of Sharks 27-9. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. 5 yards to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Dixon with a man in motion. Under pressure, throwing short to the right side. Nice reception on that play, and he now has 3 on the day.
Gain on the play.
Drop back, drop. Yep, now bring the pain, Cowboy. Bring the pain. Set.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Into the open. Missed tackle. The defender goes down. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The Raiders come out in the bunch formation.
25-yard line.
Here comes the heat. Got it. Snake eyes.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure. Flings it to the outside. Beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Get in there. Bust these squirrels.
The backs are lined up in an I. Tosses it out to the right.
20-yard line.
Gain of about a yard there.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
19-yard line.
Ball. Hit him low.
6th play of this drive. Stepping up, throwing, and it's complete. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Only 1 man in the backfield.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Let's go. Come on, Poppy.
Closing in, throws it, hits him in stride. Love did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 2-yard line.
D up. Give it all you got.
He gets the carry. Gain of a couple on that carry. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Touchdown, Raiders. They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The point anchor is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdown. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Janikowski is back and ready to put this one in the air. Booming kick downfield. He takes a knee. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here. So they have 1st and 10 here.
That's all you got. Come on, be up, man. You got it.
Under pressure. Good play in the backfield by number 91. Nowhere to go with it on that play.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. The drop back and zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. They come out in a dime package. Throwing, and he makes the grab. Peterson put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
With the pass, hits his receiver in stride. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive.
On the play.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 35. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure coming. Throws it. 9-yard gain.
One, extra catch. 9-yard gain on the play. Second and 1. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. Perfect pass. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Sharks. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points in the board.
They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
No matter what kind of field position you start with, as an offensive player, you got to be thinking touchdown. These guys kept their eye on the end zone, and that's exactly the kind of drive they were looking for.
Atkinson sets up for the onside kick. The onside kick is off. Oakland recovers the onside kick.
They just need to eat up clock now because they have this game pretty well in hand.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Hands it off. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Roll, D up. Cowboy, set. That's all you. Get him low. Get at him, Pete. Eagle what? Snake out. Snake out.
He hands it off. Decent gain, about 4.
34 on the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
He tucks it away. Mathis wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
2 minutes to the final gun. They're looking at about a 55-yard attempt here. He'll really need to hit it perfect. And it's up. Janikowski, with that kick, has now chipped in with 3 field goals. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 85. Back to return.
Nice kick and returnable from the 9. They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense.
They'll start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Closing in, big open tackle at the 30, and another catch to his total. That's 7 now in the game. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. With the pass, almost picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception. If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes. And they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
Drops back, under pressure, gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Very effective performance by the quarterback. Over 300 yards now. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. Throwing. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Pickup of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
It's second down, 2 to go.
Let's go. Ball.
With the pass, with the catch. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pressure coming, throwing short to his left. The defender brings him down at the 14. Sharks call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They need 6. Ball on the 14-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Pressure with the pass. Pass was incomplete. They took a shot at the end zone, but the incompletion brings up 4th down. Well, if the defense can stop him one more time, they'll get it back. Gets rid of it. They go for it and end up turning it over on downs.
But they're in one of those 4-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working. I think their best bet here is to run it with a simple handoff. You just never know what could happen on a toss play.
Hand off to the tailback. He shakes the defender, using the stiff arm. 10-yard gain that time.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Second down and short. Dixon sends a man in motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Mathis. He just gets this one past the sticks. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They got nothing. Set. Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Oakland 37, Miami 16. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.